Hold on to your prayer rugs, folks. Saudi Arabia's 2024 entertainment season is here, and it's bigger and bolder than ever. A massive black cube, and no, it's not the Kaabah, but a futuristic art installation that looks suspiciously like it. And just when you thought it couldn't get any weirder, we've got women dancing and singing around it in a performance that has everyone scratching their heads and reaching for their phones to tweet.
You probably are seeing it. You probably are seeing it. You probably are seeing it. You probably are seeing it.
So, Turki bin Abdul Mohsen Al Sheikh, the big boss of Saudi Arabia's General Entertainment Authority, dropped a tweet by announcing that Riyadh season 2024 has attracted 6 million visitors. Yup, you heard that right, 6 million. That's more people than a Taylor Swift concert and a FIFA World Cup combined. That's not just a local hit, it's a global phenomenon. Saudi Arabia is officially exporting entertainment to the world. Forget about Wahhabism, folks. Now they're sending us pop concerts, theme parks, and dancing cubes. Oh, and guess who turned up in Saudi Arabia? Jennifer Lopez, J-Lo, who flew 11 hours to Saudi Arabia for a star-studded event, and some of our Salafi brothers think the goal was to convert her to Islam. But let's get real. J-Lo didn't come to embrace Saudi Arabia's culture. She came to take out the Wahhabism out of Saudi Arabia and sprinkle it with a bit of glam. While they were planning her spiritual makeover, she was busy turning the desert into a global dance party. Talk about cultural exchange, right? A lot of people are furious about what's going on in Saudi Arabia, but let's be honest, there's a lot of misunderstanding going on. Here's the hard truth. Wahhabism was never actually Islam. It was more like a globalist recruitment tool used to get people to fight America's wars. Yep, that's right, it's not about pure faith. It was all about using a very narrow, very rigid version of Islam to rally folks to a cause they didn't fully understand. And to make sure everyone stayed in line, they banned everything from music to fun, basically calling everything haram, like the entire world of art was suddenly forbidden. But guess what? Nowhere in the Quran does it say music is haram.
I would not allow my own wife to do that, because once she puts it on, it shapes her shoulders, her back, maybe even her waist, and maybe tightens the abaya so that her chest would also be apparent more than if she did not wear the backpack. If she wants to wear it, she can wear it underneath the abaya, put the abaya on top. No one can see the difference except this hump on the back, but nothing else.
All that Wahhabi nonsense was strategically pumped out to recruit vulnerable people for wars. And now that global powers like Russia, China, and Iran are flexing their muscles in the region, Saudi Arabia has a change of heart. They're like, you know what? Maybe we should go back to moderate Islam, or maybe even skip it altogether and just go for the fun.
First of all, I don't want to get out of this topic and discuss politics outside of the scope of today, but I'll just be very brief. Saudi Arabia was not like this prior to 79. Saudi Arabia and in the entire region, you have the awakening project spread after 79 for many reasons. Today is not the right day to discuss them. We were not like this in the past. We only want to go back to what we were, the moderate Islam that is open to the world, open to all the religions.
Saudi Arabia knows Wahhabism, it's all fake. That's why they've got no problem ditching it. The regime isn't worried about abandoning Wahhabism because they never truly believed in it. They just used it to keep things under control. All that money poured into madrasas from Pakistan to Indonesia to Bangladesh, Brazil, Morocco, London to Ibiza, straight to LA, New York, Vegas, and to Africa. That was for their own benefit, to recruit brainless donkeys for NATO and US wars abroad. They were just setting up their own empire, and the rest of us were left thinking it was all about faith.
We protect Saudi Arabia. Would you say they're rich? And I love the king, King Solomon, but I said, King, we're protecting you. You might not be there for 2 weeks without us. You have to pay for your military.
Anyway, it's going to get a lot more interesting out there with Trump in office from January next year. So I'll catch you soon. Let me know your thoughts on what I've just said. Thank you very much for listening to the Independent Islamic Republic. Assalamu alaikum. Have a wonderful night.